So getting a build that has amazing defensive cap multipliers is very, very difficult to do. What's even more difficult than that is getting a build with a rare name like Explosive Drive and Rise 4 that can have ridiculous defensive multipliers for your caps. This build has some of the best cap breaker multipliers I have seen in a power forward, and I think this build is absolutely disgusting, so let's dive into how to make this Explosive Drive and Rise 4. So to make this your 6'8", 255, 7'1" wingspan at that power forward spot, and the whole goal of this was to make a power forward for 5s, but make this the actual big and 3s modes, and I think this build does a really great job at taking advantage of cap breakers to really hold on to this build name. You've got a 82 close shot, a 70 driving layup for bronze physical finisher, 75 driving dunk, 84 standing dunk, which we're going to try to upgrade up to 90 to go ahead and get gold rise up, a basic post game as well. You've got 75 midi, 83 ball, but as you can see, you can get the 3 ball up to 83 for bronze limitless. Didn't mess with free throw because this is more so mainly a 3s build, but definitely could absolutely kill it at the 4 in rec. 76 pass for silver break starter, 80 ball handle, 75 speed with ball. Just did this so you could be a secondary ball handler, and just kind of get downhill if you have someone that's bigger than you guarding you. 74 interior, 73 perimeter. This perimeter goes absolutely crazy with caps. 60 steal for bronze interceptor. 81 block, again the exact same story here. This block can actually go all the way up to 88, which is just ridiculous value. You've got 60 L board, 85 defensive rebound. 85 defensive rebound can cap break all the way up to 96. So that's going to give you Hall of Fame box out, Hall of Fame rebound chaser. And since this build is a 6'8", as you can see, you will actually be able to max +1 your box out beast and your rebound chaser with your crew max +1s and 2s. So this build will have legend rebound chaser, legend box out beast permanently if you've gotten both those max +1s from your crew rewards. You've got 70 speed, you've got 80 speed, 77 agility, 89 strength, and 88 vertical for legend pogo. So this is an undersized power forward that's going to have truly elite switching potential once your caps are done. Huge threat at the rim for chase downs and just protecting the paint. Secondary ball handler, monster rebounder with legend rebound chaser, legend box out. Really fast, maxed out that agility. Gonna have gold brick wall. Can jump out the gym, have sharp take, can still finish and cut really, really well, and can take advantage of switches. And overall, this is just such a nasty 3s big. Evan Mobley, Josh Smith, Bam Adebayo, and this is an Explosive Drive and Rise 4, which is just such a crazy build name to me. This explosive archetype is really, really interesting. And I do have a little bit of bonus in this video. I'm going to show you a few other explosive builds very quickly too. But before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what makes this build so special with caps. So as you can see with these caps, right? 76, 79, 81, 83, 85. So the build will get 85 perimeter. The build can get 88 block with just 3 caps from 81. The build goes from 85 defensive rebound all the way up to 96 with just 5 caps. Gets a nice boost to your standing dunk, which would enable you to go ahead and go 90 for gold rise up. Could always get silver paint prodigy. Even gets a free throw boost. And overall, the main target of this build was these ridiculous defensive boosts that you can get. If you really wanted to, you could even go ahead and try to get like 82 interior for silver post lock. Could probably get like gold interceptor. Obviously, again, you'll have gold high flying denier. Could get this O board upgraded and make it a little bit closer to your defensive rebound. And overall, this is just genuinely some of the craziest defensive cap breakers I have seen on a build. And I was so glad I was able to do this while having a crazy name like Explosive Drive and Rise 4. My specialization, I did end up going sharpshooting. And then I'm going to drop those caps either into my 3-ball or into my strength to go 91 for gold brick wall. But yeah, this is what I'm talking about with 6'8s. Since both of these are Hall of Fame at 96, it enables me to go ahead and get Hall of Fame rebound chaser, Hall of Fame box out beast permanently. Because they're tier 1 and tier 2. 6.8s and 6.7s do this, and I'm really glad that it's kind of like that, because it's just such a good value piece. Takeover-wise on this build, I've got a few different ones. We've got the dunk-based takeover, which is going to give you a +10 to standing dunk with paint, surge, and take. I've got sharp, which is going to give me a 93, and once my limitless is there at 83, it will be able to give me a 93 3-ball with take. And I got the mixed take, which is going to give me a boost to my defensive rebound to 99, a 91 block, an 85 3-ball, and sharp take, which I think is just really nice to have. Going to be an elite rebounder, get better jump contest, protect the rim better, and be an even better shooter. So overall, this number 3 take is just crazy. Sharp take is nice, and the standing dunk take's more so for fun to kind of mess around with. And yeah, that's the build. This is an explosive drive and rise 4. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a few other variants of these explosive power forwards, and kind of give you some tips on how to evo them to kind of be the name that you want it to be. So as you can see right here, we have an explosive 2-way blow-by bully. And this one is very similar to the explosive drive and rise 4. And in order for this to be a drive and rise 4, you would get the standing dunk up to like 82. But as you can see, very similar setup. This one does get 92 defensive rebound. Actually has a higher strength for 95, which is going to give you Hall of Fame brick wall. You've got faster speed. You get a driving dunk boost. And overall, again, right, similar concept, but slightly different. You do end up having a block boost as well on this 2-way explosive blow-by bully. Now, this standard non-2-way explosive blow-by bully, this one is pretty cool. So, again, it's the exact same concept. All 3 of these builds are very similar. This one actually gets 99 strength, which I wanted to do just for Legend Brick Wall. What's really cool about this standard explosive blow-by bully, this unlocks an even more unique explosive name. You've seen the explosive drive and rise 4. You've seen a 2-way explosive blow-by bully. This is a standard explosive blow-by bully. But look what happens once we cap break our pass accuracy. And this is honestly one of the cooler names I have seen. This becomes an explosive 0.4. You've still got a nice standing dunk multiplier to go 81. You've got a nice defensive rebound multiplier to go 92. You've got a good block multiplier on this build, 85, 87, 89, 91, 93. So I built this one to get 93 block, 92 defensive rebound, 99 strength, have 87 pass for gold break starter, still be able to dribble, cut well with the 75 driving, 81 standing, and jump out the gym once you go ahead and get that 88 vertical for Legend Pogo. So this one is more so focused on paint defense, rebounding, setting screens, cutting, and again, explosive 0.4 is just such a clean name. This explosive archetype is really unique. It is an archetype that has a ton of different builds kind of hidden in here. The things you need to look for, you need a high-ish vertical. You need a decent ball handle and speed with ball. And obviously there are some rebounding restrictions. And you can always just move up your 3-ball, move up your midi, or basically move up random stats and try to see what explosive name pops up and kind of reverse engineer from there. But yeah, that's the video. Explosive drive and rise 4 plus a few bonus builds. Just explaining the explosive archetype a little bit. But I really like the drive and rise 4. I really like all the explosive builds I showed briefly in this video. And if you're looking to be different at the 4 spot, this archetype definitely would be worth checking out in my opinion. So, with that, thank you guys so much for watching. Everyone has a great day. That's all I got. Peace.